Hey guys, Randy here at etrailer.com. Now, oftentimes you're going to run into situations where you have a dead battery. Something that's really new and something that's neat, I think, is lithium-ion style jump packs. Basically, we've got a really nice, small, compact jump pack that we're able to use on just about any type of vehicle. This is the GB150. It's from Noco, and it's a very safe jump pack. We'll talk about some of those features in a minute. But this is going to work on any engine up to 10 liters. So whether it's gas or diesel, it's going to cover the gamut when it comes to your Super Duties, your big trucks, motorhomes, and things like that. It's going to deliver 4,000 cold cranking amps, or 4,000 amps out to the battery. So it's a very, very powerful pack. And with that lithium ion, they still keep it nice and compact. The clamps and everything are really good quality. See, they're nice and heavy duty. On the contact side, you can see just instead of it being just the outside, you see how much area they have in there to make contact. That's what helps deliver that amperage. They've got a good, strong clamp to them. They open up plenty wide. And instead of being a rubber-coated cable that kind of gets stiff when it gets cold, this is a silicone cable. So very flexible, very easy to maneuver. And it stores right on the side. You can see there's that area for that clamp to fit in. Nice and compact there. Now, as far as the safety features that are built in, it's really nice. Unlike jump packs or jumper cables, if you touch them together, they're going to throw sparks. If you hook them up backwards, you know, with jumper cables, either the jump car or the car getting jumped, something's going to start smoking there. Or if we hook them up backwards on our battery from your jump pack, it's just kind of a normal jump pack is just kind of a dumb battery in a box, so it doesn't know whether you've got it connected properly or not. It's just going to send power and we'll run into issues. Now let's run our test. This is a 6.8 liter Ford engine. It's the Triton V10, and we've left the headlights on for hours and hours and hours. The battery is down to basically zero right now. So what we're going to do is just hook up our negative to our negative side here. We're going to hook up our positive to our positive side. Right, now as we hook it up, you can see our voltmeter is indicating that we're definitely low on charge. So what we're going to do, just turn that on. Once we see those lights indicating the power is going in, we'll start it up and it should work without issue even on this bigger engine. As you can see, it didn't have any problem starting it. It fired right up, no drag or anything like that. And the thing I like about it now, if we have a battery issue, a lot of times we think maybe the alternator's gone bad and it hasn't charged the battery, or it's not properly charging. If we look at our voltmeter indicator here now, we can see that alternator's recharging that battery at 14.5 volts. So we know our alternator's in good shape. Now, there could be other issues with it, but this is going to indicate to us that it is charging our battery back up for us, so it kind of eliminates that from the equation. So guys, as you can see, this is going to be an excellent solution, something that can really save you a lot of headaches if your battery drains on you, wherever you might be. I think it's going to be nice, small, compact, but very, very powerful. It's definitely a jump pack I would own. Now let's talk about some of the safety features, and that's what I really like about the Genius line, is that they've taken a lot of the scary parts of jump starting kind of out of the equation. To start with, you see, we can turn this on, have it ready to go. And the no spark clamps here I think are awesome. You can see, touch those together even with power going through. It realizes that, and it's going to prevent any of the sparking issues. Also, this is our negative side. We'll hook our positive to it, hook our negative to this side. If we'll watch our line right here, that little dot, as soon as that connection's made, it realizes it. It's not going to send out power, so even if we do get them backwards the first time, it indicates that for us, and it's not going to let us make any mistakes. I really like that. Now we'll hook them up the right way here. You can see, it gives us our volts in our battery and shows that we've got power going through it. Now, if the voltage gets down below 2, the jump pack does not want to start it. So what we can do, we can hold down the red exclamation point here, and this white light, meaning it's ready to jump, is going to start flashing. When that starts flashing, it indicates to us that we've turned off all of the safety features. So now we're able to connect it to our battery under 2 volts. But keep in mind, that's going to be kind of the last resort. We don't want to do that unless our battery is very, very discharged. When we do that, and when that's flashing, those safety features that we just went over, they're disabled. So if we accidentally touch them together, we're going to have sparks. If we hook them up backwards, it's not going to realize it. So in this mode, on a very, very low charge state battery, you need to be real careful. Now we have a nice work light here on the end of the unit as well. The button is going to be right here. It's got the light bulb on it. And basically this is going to have a timer on it. And if we hit it before 3 seconds, it'll move on to the next level. So the first level is 100% brightness. Second level is 50% brightness. The third level is 10% brightness. Then just past that, we have the SOS. We have a flash, and then we have a strobe. So we'll go through them. And you see if you hit that button within the 3 seconds, it's going to go on to the next one. It's our flash, and then finally our strobe there. Now, regardless of which one you stop on, as long as you wait longer than 3 seconds, as soon as you hit that button, it's going to go off. So we can turn our light on high and use it for what we want to. And the thing I like about it is we don't have to go through all those different steps to turn it off. After 3 seconds, just going to go off. But we can quickly and easily get to whatever pattern it is that we want just by hitting that button. We get to where we want. This is our SOS here, and then when we're done, single press and it's off. So we're just not constantly hitting that button to get to the right step. Now for charging the unit, we've got our inside here. We're going to have a 12 volt option and a USB option. Now the USB option is going to be a micro USB type. Going to plug into any standard cell phone charger. We can charge this at a 0.5 amp, 1 amp, or 2.1 amps through one of these. So whether it's a high speed or a standard charger, it's going to work out fine there. But we also have the option that's included to plug this charger into a 12 volt outlet. And then we can plug this side in right here. Now at this point, this is an 8 amp charger, so it's going to charge this up much more quickly than what we'd get with the standard USB type. I really like that because once you've got your vehicle started, you've got it jumped, we just plug this in. Once that's plugged in, it's going to allow it to quickly charge back up and be ready for the next time we need it. Now as far as using that power to charge other items or power other items, we've got the option here on the outside. So we've got a USB out. Simply plug in our USB charging cable for whatever item we've got, whether it's the standard micro, the Type-C, the lightning cable, and it's going to deliver power out to those devices and get them charged up for us. Also for air compressors or other tools that we need to run, we can simply take our 12 volt plug off that side. That's going to fit in the 12 volt outlet side. Now that's going to send power out and give us a nice live working 12 volt outlet that we could use to power many different things and get us back on the road safely or increase our comfort. Maybe we want to run a small 12 volt cooler or something like that off of it. We'll have that option right there. All of those things are included, so it makes it really easy to keep your things charged and keep your boost pack charged up. I think it's nice that that's all going to be in that one carrying case. Here's the carrying bag you can see, just a nice drawstring bag. It's got good durability to it. This is definitely something I would keep this in to keep everything together. And you can see with it being pretty compact like that, we can store this in a lot of convenient areas, so it's not really in the way when we don't need it, but we've got it on hand when we do.